But I'm sitting on top of 40 freaking crystals.
Wow.
Just, ow. Good times. Good times had by all. As I run into that spike that's just straight up from the shortcut.
One thing I really want to pay attention for Usurper is the modes, the game modes. Basically, when you start a game, after the first time you play it through, because I want people to just normally play it through at least once. Once you play it through, there will be little tick boxes that you can, tick in and use
Like
the
challenge
basically. You can tick in a bunch of things like no focus run, one health point run,
Oh, good.
permadeath, time trial, and all that sort of good things.
Is there gonna be a boss rush mode?
Yes, there is a specifically made boss rush mode, so it's not just their rooms. It's gonna be built for that, and there will be
good.
and I definitely do on all bosses at the same time.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Oh no.
In a specific area built for that, obviously. So it's not a tiny room with them, like
You
just being
die?
demolished.
Do you
But
at least
yeah.
get to take your new game plus character into that? Because that's gonna
Yeah,
be like...
you will be able to do, and you will be able to do it with the alternate character as well. So
Oh.
yeah,
On that actually, so in this
I'm
game,
more
we have
into
a sanity mechanism, and that one we're having an insight mechanism. Care to talk a bit more about that?
on Insight. What?
On insight for Usurper, the weird, the weird. What is it?
Oh no. What changes in Usurper is that once you defeat an area boss, bosses basically rule or be important to their respective areas. It would make sense. And once you defeat them, things will change in those areas because Usurper will be about gaining foothold in the Citadel and slowly taking over almost. And that's what I wanted to say much earlier when I said about backtracking. In Metroidvania games, the people who don't like them is usually, you have to backtrack on the same areas over and over again and nothing changes aside from you being stronger and you can, now you feel stronger. But what I wanted is that as you defeat these areas and you have to travel through them, there's obviously backtracking back and forth. They will change pretty drastically in that things turn to your side. Like the monoliths are the security system, the automated security system of the Citadel. And those will become friendly once you defeat the area boss. And they will fight alongside you. So if you have to go backtrack there's still enemies to fight. Because obviously...
easier.
Yes, and there's also new NPCs and stuff like that changes, So you will feel like you're actually gaining a foothold and you're changing things around the Citadel as you're progressing through it. That's how I wanted to change this, because in most Metroidvania games, the only thing you feel from backtracking is that, I'm stronger now. I kill this guy in one hit instead of 3. Stuff like this.
Yeah, you also mentioned there was another mechanic that was sort of similar to the sanity mechanic, although different too. The Waltamy thing, because you're part Saragat, part Waltamy.
Oh, that's more about just how the progression is gained, and how it's revealed what Waltham is and what he's capable
Well,
of.
it's also a stat. The one you can't. The one you.
Oh no! The Eldritch stat. Sorry. That's basically Eldritch. That's what it says. It's Elder or Eldritch, and that is the knowledge that you get, and it will affect certain weapons will scale with it, and certain things will only unlock based on that. But that's the only stat that you can't unstack. Like you will be able to re-roll your character, but that is the only one that you cannot. That stat. And it's basically kind of the stand-in for sanity, but it will work more like your understanding of these higher stuff, the elder gods and all that.
Will it actually have a role in the ending of the game at all?
No, not specific. The endings will work there will be again choices to be made here and there. Not all of the bosses, because it's not just humans this time. So there's some things that you obviously don't want to leave alive.
Like the thing that completely butchered the crap out of Saragat.
Yes, for example, that. So there will be choices again, but it will be different. It will work differently. There's still I'm not 100% sure on a certain mechanic I want to put in, so I don't want to talk about that one.
Similarly, in the sense of like having a higher insanity / lower sanity made the game more difficult. Is having a higher Eldritch going to make the game more difficult, or does it just change the function?
It's gonna make the game more risk versus reward. Eldritch will have a very good reward, but as I said, you can't respec it. So, and it will tell you that every time you click on it, it will remind you that you invest in this, you can't undo it. So, you know.
Also, does it? Oh, totally just subdued the king.
Oh wow!
Slapping
Okay.
him in the face.
Congratulations.
There we go. That was no upgrade run of this game.
Wow. Congrats.
Oh yeah, took 2.5 hours.
Wonderful.
Ugh.
Now New Game Plus on upgraded.
Just like a Saragat, maybe. I'll just like do the horrible little exploit that I. Yeah, you saw the exploit.
Yes, I saw the exploit. It's
so
funny.
Good. So good.
That can stay in. That sort of thing I don't mind.
The butler at the beginning, I take it you're patching, but.
Yes.
Okay, so also as a note, it mentions like in the credits that I take it Victoria Gal is your wife, correct?
Yes.
Says she's the producer, so what was her role in like the creative process for all of this?
Well, number one, putting up with me, so that's one. You know, basically, real life situation was that I was going to uni, and I was working, but to work on the game as well, one would have to go, and it's obviously not going to be university, because I just have to do it. I want to finish this, and so I had to give up one of them. So yeah, that meant a lot of financial pressure. And the main thing is that whenever I have an idea, I run it by her, because she's also another perspective, and she understands a lot of gaming. She's a gamer. She doesn't have much time for it, but she have very, very specific taste in games. And you know, lots of times it's like, don't buy that game because I wouldn't like it, so you're not going to spend money on that. Not in my house. That sort of thing, you know.
Because everything goes through her, doesn't it?
Yeah, you can't, you know, it's not that, you know, she wouldn't let it. It's just that she has a taste, and if I buy a game that she wouldn't like, then she would be like frowning at it because that game is shit. It's like, why are you playing that? That sucks. And I'm like, oh, okay, come on. Stuff like this. And because she has very specific taste, and she's always making sure that, you know, I don't go into the lame territory with the game. Basically.
Wow. That was nightmarish.
No, that's fantastic.
No. I'm trying the New Game Plus unupgraded still, and I just got exploded.
Yeah, that's not gonna work out as well. I didn't test that. I tell you that. I didn't test it on New Game Plus.
And because there's like way more enemies too, and I got like, oh god, the cloaked guys.
Yeah.
So I just like like a room loaded with the cloaked guys. And
yeah, I kind of went nuts when I was making New Game Plus. It's like, oh, you want New Game Plus? All right.
I mean, I did clear it. I got to New Game Plus, like all the endings I got on the same file, and I ended up getting the New Game Plus 7 because it doesn't get harder after the first time. I was just like, well, just Sean saw the stats. They were stupid. This is stupid run.
This is why Usurper will have the little tick boxes. Oh, you want harder? All right. Here's permadeath, 1 health point, no focus. You know,
Yeah, which
all
is going to
that.
be super interesting because it gives people like really nasty options for challenge.
And it has a built-in speedrun mode, and because I left in, basically I designed the map with one intentional skip.
Actually,
I
I'm
yeah.
going to level.